Hi there and welcome. Thank you for joining me. Today we are making the iced blue lace granny, and that is that little square there. It's beautiful, and I've made it with cotton that is so soft. This is part one of two parts because next time I'm going to show you how to use this granny and make an iced blue summer lace shawl. You know, this is one for my daughter that I made like this, and as you can see I'm wearing the same. I've also got a round neck sleeveless top on, and if you're going to a braai barbecue in America, a braai in South Africa, and it's there's a little breeze and it's in the evening, late afternoon, and you just don't want to be cold, you just want to put on a little cardigan that's up to your elbow and will just keep you a bit warm. This will do the trick. And obviously if it's summer, you don't want to be hot, you just want not to be cold. So okay, so join me as today we only make this square. There you go. Iced blue lace granny. Love it. I hope you're going to enjoy it as much as I do. And for today, if you want to make this in part two and go ahead and make it, then just with today's tutorial, you only make 3 loose iced blue lace grannies. And then next week you join us, because this is a join as you go pattern, so it won't help if you make all the grannies that you think you're going to need. So just wait for part two. But you can make 3 of these so long if you want to make this summer lace shawl. Okay, so let's start and make this ice blue lace granny. Thank you. Let's have a look at the yarn. I used a 4mm hook. You'll need your yarn needle, pair of scissors. This is lovely cotton. It says cotton on, get your craft on, double knit by L, and it is 4mm hook, 100% virgin cotton, approximately 415 meters per 250 grams. And this is so super soft, really soft. Perfect for summer, I would think. And this is exactly the same. Oh, let me just get to the shade. This is, the color here is Rain Day Blue 801. Rain Day Blue, and it's beautiful. This one is called 703 Iced Blue. Beautiful. It sort of picks up the lightest color in this Rain Day Blue, because it says ice blue, but it looks like gray. Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, so that is what we're going to work with. It slides off the hook, so lovely to crochet with. So let's get going. So let me show you how to make this iced blue lace granny square. This is beautiful. I'm going to use this in a project where I make a summer lace poncho, and I need 6 of these, and I'm going to show you how to make one. And the way that we make it is to crochet them together as we go, but let's just start and show you how to make this beautiful iced blue lace granny square. Okay, so start with a slip knot. Make a slip knot. There we go. And chain 6. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, this, and then just make a slip stitch into the first chain to form a ring. There we go. Now chain 3 plus 1, so chain 4. 1, 2, 3, which will serve as a double crochet, and chain 1, because we are going to make 12 double crochets and 1 chain, double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, 1 chain. So now what we've done is we've made chain 3 and another chain to serve as a 1 chain space, and now we need to add 11 double crochets and 1 chain, a double crochet and a 1 chain, double crochet, 1 chain, 11 times like this. Yarn over into that ring. There we go. And we're going to make a double crochet like this with a 1 chain space and a double crochet and 1 chain, all in this ring that we've made, the 6 chain ring. Okay, so you're just going to go and do that, and I will see you at when you have 12. It's your 3 chains that serves as a double crochet, so that you count that in, and it must be 12. Okay, so now I just make 1 chain, and I'm going to slip stitch. That is my double crochet, and the top of my double crochet, my 1 chain, then that must be the top of my 3 chains that serve as a double crochet. Right, and I'm just going to pull it a little bit so that everything lies where it should lie, like that. There you go. Now I'm going to chain 3, which will count as a double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and let me just explain. We're going to make, in every 1 chain space, we are going to make 2 double crochets, 2 double crochets, but then in this double crochet, in the top of the double crochet, I'm going to put 1 double crochet. In the 1 chain space, 2 double crochets. In the top of this double crochet, 1 double crochet. So there we go. This is how it's going to be. And 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets in the 1 chain space, 1 double crochet in the top of this double crochet post. See, it's going to put it through there, through that V. Wait, like this, through the V, yarn over, pull it through, make a double crochet, and in the 1 chain space, 1, 2 double crochets, and in the top of this double crochet, make a double crochet. Right, in the 1 chain space, 2 double crochets. In the top of the next post, a double crochet, and you're going to continue like this right around, and I will meet you here again. Here I am, and nearly done, and I'm going to do my last 2 double crochets into that 1 chain space, and you should have, including your 3 chains, your starting 3 chains that forms a double crochet, you should have 36, because that's what we want. We want 36 double crochets. Don't be difficult. Like that. Just put a slip stitch in the top of the 3 chain space, and you need to have 36. So now we are going to I'm going to go into the next chain, right? And I'm just going to make a single crochet like this, and I'm going to chain 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now usually to represent a double crochet you're going to make 3 chains, but now we're going to do, it looks like petals, petal clusters, and they are formed by putting 4 half treble crochets together and then completing them in the last step. So just let's do that. So I've chained 4. I've made my single crochet. I've chained 4, and this is how I'm going to do this. Yarn over twice. In the next stitch I'm going to go through, yarn over on the other side, see, yarn over there, pull through, and yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and pause. Do not complete by yarning over again and pulling through. Just stop there, 2/3 of the way. Yarn over twice, and in the same stitch we're going to go through, pick up some yarn, come through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and pause. Yarn over twice. Now in the next stitch we are going to go through, pick up some yarn, bring it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and now with all 4 on the hook you're going to yarn over and finish it off by going through every one like that. Then chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and yarn over twice, come back. Now you're going to go into the next stitch, make 1 treble crochet, but only 2/3 of the way, right? We're not going to finish it off completely. So you're going to make 1 in the top of that double crochet, 2 in the next stitch, and in the next stitch 1. So you're creating 4 treble crochets in 3 stitches. So it's 1 in this stitch, 2, and 1. And you're going to continue this pattern right around. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, and so on. Okay, so let me do one more. So it's yarn over the hook twice and push through, yarn on the other side, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pause. So that's 2/3 of the way, and you're going to pause. Now yarn over twice. In the next stitch, yarn, you bring yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and pause. Yarn over twice. In the same stitch, go through, yarn over, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and pause. Last one, yarn over twice. In the next stitch, go through, pick up some yarn, bring it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and pause. Now you have 5 on the hook, that chain and those 4, yarn over and pull through everything. There you go. Beautiful petal that you've created, and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is what is going to happen. See? Now you need to go and complete this entire round, and this is what it will look like. You're going to, let's just count how many. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 petals. I'm just going to call it a petal. You're going to create 12 petals, and I'll see you when we meet up here again. So let's just finish off. Yarn over twice, and I'm going into the next stitch, and it's yarn, there we go, yarn over twice into the center stitch, and I'm doing my 2 treble crochets and yarn over twice, and I'm going into my center, there we go, and pause, and the last one into that stitch, and pull through 2, pull through 2, and pause, yarn over, pull through everything, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the top of this there, where you can see. Just going to go through and through, make a slip stitch, make it nice and tight, right? And then I'm now going to make a corner, because what we have here is a circle. It's a circle, a beautiful little flower. Okay, so I'm going to make a corner because we want a square. So chain 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and go right back to where you were in that same space, and just grab some yarn, pull it through, make a slip stitch, right? So you've created a little loop, and this entire round is going to be chain 6, chain 6, chain 6, chain 6. So there's the corner. Now chain 6 to get to the top of the next petal, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the top of the next petal, just like there, you're going to slip stitch like that. That's what it's going to look like 3 times. So this is once, now another 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains, jump to the top of the next petal, find that V, just go through both, pull through yarn and just pull it through because it's just a little slip stitch. And again, last time, third time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, into the top of the next petal, just a little slip stitch, and now that is one side finished. That is a side. Now we need to make a little corner again, so we're going to make a 6 chain loop. So chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the same stitch come back and make a slip stitch. So now you've formed your little 6 chain loop. Now next 3 times you're going to chain 6 and slip stitch 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump to the top of the next petal, make a slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump to the top of the next petal, make a little slip stitch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump to the top of the next petal and make a little slip stitch. I love how it changes color. Isn't this gorgeous? So there we go. That's our corner. That's a corner. So that's what we've done now, right? We have created a corner, now another corner, and we are just going to crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make a little loop. So in the same place, come in, make a little slip stitch, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and let me just get some more yarn here to work with. There we go. There. Jump to the top of the next petal, make a little slip stitch, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump to the top of the next petal, make a little slip stitch. There you go. Okay, so just let's see. Oh, that is so close. Let me just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the same space, go through, make a slip stitch so that you form your little corner. No. My mistake. Don't do that. I need the 6. I nearly made a mistake. So you know, you can also nearly make a mistake. Just let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump to the top of the next petal. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Makes a side. Wow. That was nearly a problem. Make a corner, make a 6 chain loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make a little loop. Okay, like that. Our round little flower is turning into a square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and make a little slip stitch in the top of the next petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump to the top of the next petal, make a little slip stitch, and 6 chains to the last. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the bottom there, I'm just going to push through, make a little slip stitch to connect it. Beautiful. Let's just see what we've created here. There we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to climb up and create another one. You see, climb up and make another little loop and another side. So we're basically going to repeat. So there we go. I'm going to find the side of that. In that stitch you go through and just do a slip stitch. I'm basically climbing up 1, 2 slip stitches, 3 slip stitches, and there I am at the top. So I'm just going to make through the loop, come through and make a single crochet. Right there I am at the top of my 6 chain loop in the corner. I'm going to make another 6 chain loop in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and come back into that corner. You can go in the corner or in the top stitch, make a little slip stitch, 6 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and in the 6 chain little loop of the previous row, I just make a slip stitch into 1, 2, the third stitch into the stitch. You can go under and just make a slip stitch, but I prefer to pin it. 1, 2, 3, pin it so it doesn't move. So I'm just making a slip stitch, not a single crochet, just a slip stitch. So that's our corner. We've just created this 6 chain loop. Again, 6 chains, jump and connect to the center of that previous 6 chain loop. 6 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump to the next, find the center of the next, 1, 2, 3 stitches in. I just go 3 stitches in and I make a slip stitch. Chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, jump to the next loop, 1, 2, third stitch, push through, make a little slip stitch. 6 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, into our little corner loop, 1, 2, 3. So you can just, to me, I'll take the top one, go right through that stitch, or you can go through the loop, it's your preference. Make a little slip stitch, make a 6 chain loop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chains, come back to where you came out of and just make slip stitch to form your little loop. And that is what we've done now. We've just hopped over the previous row and chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, find the next 6 chain loop, 1, 2, third stitch, make a slip stitch, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the next little loop, 1, 2, 3, make a little slip stitch, there we go, chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in the next loop, 1, 2, 3, third stitch, make a slip stitch just to connect it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and let me just get some yarn here, and in our little corner loop on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, I just guesstimate with the eye where it is, and just make a slip stitch and make another 6 chain loop on top of that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and exactly where I went in is where I'm going in now, and I'm going to just make a slip stitch to connect it so that it forms a loop. Okay, so let's see what we've created. There we go. That's what we're busy doing, right? So now you continue. In the corner, you just make your 6 chains, slip stitch exactly where you went in so that it forms a loop, chain 6, and in the center of that previous row, previous chain, you just connect it, jump right over, connect to the center of that loop with a slip stitch, 6 chains, jump over, connect to the center of that loop, 6 chains, jump over into the corner, make a 6 chain loop, and with a slip knot connect it where you came out. Now just continue with that, and I will see you here. Here we are. I've done my last 6 chains, and I'm going to slip in at the bottom there just to connect it with a slip stitch, like so. Just grab some more yarn here, like that, and I'm going to do the same as I did last time. I'm going to do what Jack and the Beanstalk did. I'm going to climb up with a slip stitch every time, like that. 1, 2, 3. What looks to me like the center on top, I'm just going to go in there and pull through again so that I'm at the top of my little loop. Now we're on our row number 7, the last row, and this is a lovely row because all we're going to do is, in that little loop, we're going to put 2 double crochet, 2 chains, 2 double crochet. Then we're going to jump over to our next 6 chain loop. We're going to put in 2 double crochet, 2 chains, 2 double crochet into every loop. But as you can see here, what I've done is, with every first double crochet, I've pinned it. So it's 6 chains, and I would go to the 3rd chain, put my double crochet through the chain to pin it so it doesn't move. Then you add your 2nd double crochet, 2 chains, 2 double crochets through the loop, not through the 1 stitch. I just did the first stitch through the chain to pin it. And that's what we're going to do all around. No spaces. No spaces. You're going to do this little 2 double crochet, 2 chains, 2 double crochet pattern in every loop, all around until you get back to the start. So that is easy peasy. So let's just start you off. Let's just see if we've got enough yarn here. And I love the way the blue, iced blue, subtly changes. See there, it's darker bits here, lighter bits there. Beautiful. Okay. So to represent a double crochet, we're going to chain 3. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, and a double crochet next to that, and 2 chains and 2 double crochets in the same spot. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, all in that corner loop. Right now, without any chains or anything further, jump to that first loop, find the 3rd stitch, 1, 2, about there, I go through the chain and I make my first double crochet. Now my 2nd double crochet just goes through the loop, lovely, like that. I make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and I complete the little pattern with my last 2 double crochets in that same 6 chain space. Then hop over to the next 6 chain loop, 1, 2, 3, and pin your first double crochet. There we go, and complete the pattern. Double crochet, 2nd double crochet, and 2 chains, 1, 2, and 2 double crochet. And that is what you're going to do this entire round. 1, 2, 3, pin it, pin the first one, add the 2nd one, and add 2 chains, 1, 2, and another 2 double crochets to complete your little pattern before you jump to your next one. 1, 2, 3, and I'm pinning it, making a double crochet, another double crochet, 2 chains, and another 2 double crochets to complete my little pattern. And I'm going to jump into the corner. That is my corner there, and I'm just going to go through the loop. Easy peasy. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. It is the corner, it can't really go anywhere. 2 chains and 2 double crochets. Now this is what we're doing. I've done one side with you like that. It is lovely. Okay, so now you're just going to continue that. You can pause, rewind a bit, and just go all the way around, and I'll meet you there. I just need to show you something. When you complete this, your square is going to look like this, right? You're going to come to the end. Let me just see where the end is. Where the end was in this case, and that was here. You're going to complete the last one, and you're simply going to make a slip knot into the top of your 3 chains that was a double, that served as a double crochet, and that's the end of your square. But now, what do you want to do with this square? I used this square, this iced blue lace granny square, to make a summer lace poncho for a warm day, and you just want to throw something over that's lovely and cool like this cotton. So to do that, you need to be able to crochet them together. That's the method that we're going to use. So I'm going to show you how you do that, which means if you can just do the whole block and it will look like this, right? It will look like this, beautiful. But if I want to crochet them together, I need to now show you how to do that here, because they look beautiful if you crochet them together. So say we're in the corner, there you've made your 2 double crochets, 2 chain, 2 double crochets in your last 6 chain loop. You're in your little corner loop, you've made 2 double crochets and 1 chain. Find the corresponding spot in the other square, and I'm going to just push through. Let me just get my lovely here so I can show you. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to push my hook through that hook from the top down. I'm going to grab yarn at the bottom and bring it through, and I'm just going to make a slip knot like that and 1 chain. I'm going to complete the pattern in this corner, which is only halfway now, and that is a double crochet and another double crochet. I'm going to do what I've been doing up to now. I'm going to jump to the next 6 chain loop. I'm going to make a double crochet in the 1, 2, 3, third chain. I'm going to make 2 double crochets, 1 and the next one through the loop like I've been doing, and I'm going to make 1 chain. Then I'm going to connect. So I'm going to find the corresponding, which is the next loop, the next 2 chain space there of the corresponding block. I'm going to go through from the top, and I'm going to grab yarn, pull through, and make a slip stitch. And I'm going to make 1 chain, And I'm going to complete the pattern by putting 2 double crochets in this 6 chain loop. So just continue and put a double crochet in this loop. Thank you. There we go. And now I'm just going to do what I've been doing. Into the next 6 chain, make 2 double crochet, wait, 1 2 3, pin it like I've been doing. Pin the first double crochet, second double crochet, and 1 chain. So I literally complete half the pattern. Then I go and I look for the corresponding, let's just do this. Then I go and I look for the corresponding chain, because they're lying right opposite each other. Now this one is opposite this one. So from the top I go through, just yarn through and a slip stitch. That's all I'm doing, is a slip stitch. And 1 chain and 2 double crochet in that same 6 chain loop to complete my pattern in this block. There we go. Just grab some more yarn here. And now jump to my next loop. 1 2 3, pin it. And next one, well, I can go through the loop like I did with all the others, and 1 chain. That's half a pattern. Find the corresponding pattern on the other side, put my hook through, grab yarn, pull through and pull through. It's literally a slip stitch, and then 1 chain, and continue completing my 2 double crochets in this spot. 1 and 2, jump to my next 6 chain loop. 1 2 3, pin the first double crochet, second double crochet, 1 chain. That's half your pattern. Find the corresponding one. You can see it there. Push through from the top, grab yarn, pull through, and pull through your little slip knot, yarn over and make 1 chain and complete the pattern. Another 2 double crochets in that same space. There you go. Right. Now I jump over. Can you see that this corner is already finished? So I'm going to jump over to the top there as I would have finished, and I'm going to do a slip stitch, and now I need to get to the corner. I'm going to do a slip stitch in that next one until I get to the next one, which is in the corner. Slip stitch, and I'm going to connect it with a slip stitch to the opposite, because there's a corner there. These 2 corners needs to be connected. There you go. Now they're connected, and I can snip it off and work it in, yarn over and just pull through everything tight, lovely and tight. And that is what it looks like when you've crocheted it together. See, like this. Let me just show you like this. Beautiful. Lie them flat And that's what they look like. See, beautiful like that. Your two corners with a slip stitch. That next little, the top, that one, the top there, the 2 chain space is connected with that one's 2 chain space there, and that little pattern, and that little pattern, and that's every time there you just make a slip stitch. And here, because this corner was already formed, I just slip stitched to the corner and made a slip stitch. Not a big problem. See? Now that's it. You can either, that's how you crochet them together, or you can do the single ones, whatever you'd like to do with them. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. In my next tutorial, part B, I'm going to show you how to turn this into this lovely summer lace poncho. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to watch the next part, please just go and do that. And please subscribe if you want. Thank you. Bye-bye.